What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I got an update in regards to how transformations might work in Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Now, this information comes from a brand new interview that was done between Hirano, the producer of Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and J Patrol, a crew of fans who covered Jump Festa for us the past couple days. Now, in this interview, he being Hirano, revealed a bunch of key details in regards to the Namekian race, as well as characters like Frieza, Cell, Buu, which might actually directly affect how transformations are going to work with the custom created race. So without further ado, let's discuss what was said. Starting with the Namekians, the question directly was asked, can Namekians go Great Namek, which is basically the giant form that we see Lord Slug do in his game? And the answer was straight up no, actually. Now, we know we've seen a picture released a couple weeks ago, actually a couple months ago now probably. No, a couple weeks ago, which showed a giant created Namekian character fighting what looked like to be an Android 18 or an Android 18 created character. It turns out that was just a gigantic Namekian, and I guess the way the picture was taken, he looked bigger than he really is. But in terms of transforming to a Great Namekian, the answer was straight out no, you will not be able to do it in this game. Now, this is not confirmed that, Namekians will get no transformations. We might still get Super Nameks or something like that for that race, but as of right now, just know Great Namekians will not be an option in this upcoming game. Now, this next part is kind of a shocker. Actually, I'll cover that in a couple seconds. Let's talk about Super Saiyan 3 first. Now, Super Saiyan originally was confirmed only for the Saiyan race, and then they revealed Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2. Now, the question was just straight up brought up, well, what about Super Saiyan 3? Can we go Super Saiyan 3 with a custom created Saiyans? And the answer was no for right now. Basically, what they told J Patrol is the current challenge for them right now, meaning they're still developing Super Saiyan 3. Now, from what I was told by Bananako in the past, Super Saiyan 3 is kind of on the menu. Like, they want to make it so custom created characters can go Super Saiyan 3 as well, and they just have not built that part out yet. So, in terms of going Super Saiyan 3, which is custom created characters, it's not confirmed yet, but it's still kind of in the works, and we don't know what's going to happen there. I guess the challenge is trying to balance it out to know how it's going to affect in terms of balance across the races, because so far, right now, Saiyans seem to be the only race with transformations, which is basically going to be my next point. When they confirm what's going to be the final decision, I'll let you guys know. But for now, just know that Super Saiyan 1 and Super Saiyan 2 is the only confirmed transformation for the Saiyan race. Super Saiyan 3 is in the works. It's in the works, but whenever they figure out what they're going to do there, I will let you guys know. Now, this next part, actually, I'll cover that in a second. Now, this next part is kind of a wild card. It's not really about transformations, but Android. A lot of you guys keep asking for the Android race. Can we get an Android race? And the answer was actually flat out no, with no plans to add it as a DLC thing later. But they did say this: the Android race essentially can be created across all the races. If you want to make basically Android 17, Android 18, you could do that by selecting the human or Saiyan race. If you want to make Cell, even though Cell's not directly in it, you can kind of recreate him by just choosing, like, for example, if you built a Frieza character and just make him green, you can make someone kind of look like Cell, is essentially what they were saying. But in terms of having a straight-up Android race, they said no because it doesn't make any sense. So that's that, no Android race, which I know not many people care about, but at the same time, I know some people did. Excuse me. Some people did question, asking, and were wondering if Androids will be released later. So the answer is no. As of right now, you're only getting Saiyan, Earthling, Namekian, Majin, and the Frieza race in this game. Now, this next part is going to be pure speculation, theory, rumor, so don't take it as a final word. The question was brought up: how come Frieza had separate forms in the live stream a couple weeks ago? Can you not transform in Frieza? And the answer was actually no. You cannot transform through the Frieza races. I mean, through the Frieza transformation. So if you pick first form Frieza, you're stuck playing as first form Frieza. If you pick first form Cell, you're stuck playing as first form Cell. And same thing with Majin Buu. If you pick but Majin Buu is kind of new, because for Majin Buu to transform, you have to do absorption, which I guess makes sense for the Cell race as well, because both Cell and Majin Buu kind of have to absorb somebody to trigger a transformation. But it didn't really make sense to me why Frieza is not included in that as well. Now, you might argue, well, Frieza does technically have to do a cutscene transformation because he has to kind of power up. It doesn't just happen instantly. But then at the same time, we've seen in previous games real-time transformation with the Frieza characters, so it kind of made sense before. But in terms of Cell and Buu, that I'm okay with, because again, you gotta kind of absorb, and since there's no cutscenes in the battles, it's all real time. There's no way that Cell can pop up and absorb Android 17 or 18, and same thing with Majin Buu, absorb whoever to transform into his forms. So the question now is what's going to happen with the races now? Will the Frieza race be able to transform? Will the Majin race be able to transform, and vice versa? And to be honest, I don't think they're going to be able to. Now, remember a while back, I did release a video telling you guys that you could actually create like a Final Form style Frieza, a cooler character. Because remember that picture, like you can see it on screen right here. After seeing that, I kind of figured that the Frieza race might not get transformation just because their transformation doesn't really make sense, because once you transform into Frieza Race, you don't like go back to regular form. I mean, technically you can, because I mean Frieza must have done it before. He did mention in the manga that no one has ever seen his form before, but in terms of, you know, picking a Frieza character, transforming and then reverting back, it just didn't make much sense. So it looks like the theory here is if you pick a Frieza Race, you're stuck with the form to create. Now, I will point out, you know, based on us seeing the fact that you can create a final form cooler style character, they're probably going to give us many options to create the Frieza Race, which I'm okay with. And I'm still kind of hoping that, you know, we'll get like a power boost, like 100% form with the Frieza Race, like we saw with Frieza. Frieza final form can go 100%. Like, if we get that, I'm okay with that. But since we're not getting a transformation with the Frieza character, I mean, since Frieza can't transform in battle, I assume the Frieza Race can't either. And because of that, I also assume that the Majin Race can't either. Now, in Dragon Ball Online, I told you that the Majin characters were able to turn to Kid Buu into a pure form and basically wreck in the middle of the battlefield, in the middle of the battle. But since the Majin Race was already proven not to transform, or the Majin character, I guess, Majin Buu is not able to transform in the middle of battle, I assume it's also going to transfer over to the Majin Races as well. So if you're, you know, stuck, I mean, I guess you're stuck playing as that Buu in that game. You know, it's interesting to see. I mean, I know a lot of people are really looking forward to at least being able to turn to Kid Buu, like in Dragon Ball Online, since you can only be Fat Buu in this game. And it's kind of, you know, I mean, I don't know how to react about that. I mean, I really was looking forward to being Kid Buu as well. But whatever, it is what it is. I still plan on playing as a Saiyan race first, followed by the Frieza one. But yeah, that kind of covers everything. So just to kind of wrap it up again, if you pick the Namekian race, there is no Great Namek form. If you play as, you know, Cell, Frieza, or Buu in the battle, you can't transform with them. And I assume because those characters can't transform, the created characters can't transform as well. So there's that. And also one last thing, just to kind of throw out the wild card, Android race is not in the game, but because of how many customizing options there are, you can kind of be close to recreating all the characters that you want. With exception to Cell, although you can kind of probably make Cell sort of, not really. I mean, essentially just be a green character that kind of looks like Cell, but not really. But yeah, that's it. That's the transformation news. Let me know what you guys think. I know a lot of you guys are, you know, probably won't be as happy to hear that, you know, Frieza, Cell, and Buu can transform. But again, you got to remember that this game is all in real time. It's all in real time. And while it is awesome to choose first form Frieza and transform throughout the battle to wreck somebody, it's kind of played out, to be honest. You know, I'd rather just, you know, just straight jump into the battle as the final form Frieza and then wreck whoever I am facing up against. But that's just me. That's just me. Of course, everybody has their own opinion. So let me know what you guys think about that. Let me know what you think about that. And yeah, that's about everything. There should be some more news coming out this week, so make sure you stay tuned to my channel. If you're new here, subscribe by hitting that subscribe button. And of course, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you punch that like button right in the face. That wraps up pretty much everything, I think. Yeah. Oh yeah, also something else I'm going to point out. Since we can become great Namekians, that also leads me to believe we cannot become great apes in this game as well. But again, it's a complete theory, complete speculation. They never said you can't, so we have to wait until the game comes out or we get more news around that before we can confirm that. But I just figured since we can't become giants with the Namekians, we probably most likely can become giants with the Saiyan race as well. Plus on top of that, Saiyans already have all the transformations, so it would be kind of unfair to give them another one. But it is what it is. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know let me know whatever you're feeling, whatever you're thinking. Add to the comment section below, and we'll just take them from there. So yeah. All right, my name is Rhymestyle. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the comment section below. Bye.